everyone, welcome to the Oasis Healing Temple. So today, for today's reading, we're going to be taking a look at your new activations or upgrades and your spiritual growth patterns. So how are you evolving, collective? We're going to take a look at that now. We have 3 different piles to choose from. So for pile number 1, we have Carnelian. And the cards will be revealed during your reading, so you're going to have to use your intuition to guide you to which reading is meant for you. So, and the crystals will help draw you into the cards or into the reading that's meant for you at this time. So pile number 1 is Carnelian, pile number 2 is Golden Healer, and pile number 3 is the Rose Quartz. So pause the video if you need more time to meditate on which activation is calling you. The timestamps are going to be listed in the description box below, and I'll see you all at your readings. Welcome to your reading, pile number 1. These are your new activations, your upgrades, or insights into your spiritual growth. So you were drawn to the Carnelian and this card here. So let's take a look. You guys have the Inner Earth card. So this is about your root chakra here. So you're getting activations to the root chakra. Your root chakra connects you to your sense of self, your security, whether you feel safe, your ability to feel grounded, to feel connected to the planet. Yeah, I feel like, and we have this tunnel here. This is about something to do with your foundations here. So I feel like you feel a strong sense of self. You're very strong, very rooted. Maybe something you've been working on, laying a foundation for. I feel like there's going to be lots of forward movement. You're moving forward here. Okay. Yeah, perhaps you may be a better sense of self, you know, knowing your needs, what you deserve. Perhaps you've been doing a lot of healing of self-worth here. A lot of heart healing coming through with the earth. Yeah, very strong. Something's growing. A lot of seeds that you've been germinating, doing a lot of inner work, a lot of healing coming through here. And a lot of the seeds that you've been nurturing in the soil here are taking roots, strong roots. Okay, so if you have been thinking about something, now is a good time to go ahead and move forward, because there's a lot of stability coming in for you at this time. And that's great. The root chakra can be one of the hardest ones to actually work on, because a lot of us don't feel safe here on the planet. A lot of us don't have a strong sense of self. Sorry if there's outside noise interference, you guys. I do have the window open because it's a nice, beautiful day, and I love to hear the sound of the birds and the wind chime. So, but there is a giant road that drives past my property, and so sometimes the semis come through and they can be, the noise carries very far, so I apologize now if y'all can hear that. Alright, so I've already pulled some oracle cards for you guys to save us some time. I'm going to leave this at the center of your reading here. So with the Carnelian card, I feel like some of your passions, your desires are starting to take root as well. Maybe you've been working on a career, or even a relationship. Something is growing, or even your relationship with yourself is growing. All right, what do we have? We have Soap Debt, Cosmic Power, Unlimited Potential, Sacred Mission Initiated. Wow, so this is like your Soap Debt. Soap Debt actually means Sirius and Egyptian. So it's a definite connection to your higher self here. I feel like this is the crown chakra activation. So there's this strong connection to your higher self here, and feeling rooted in who you truly are. Wow, that's beautiful. So a lot of feeling safe and secure in yourself, and some of you are being activated. Your higher self is being activated. You're meant to shine. You're meant to be seen here. Some of you may be receiving downloads, some insights, some new ideas, something that you're meant to create here. Yeah, coming into alignment with your divine purpose here, your soul mission, why you're here, what you're meant to be creating here on the earth. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, some of you are going to be receiving a lot of activations, a lot of insights, grounding into your full power here, remembering who you are, your soul origins. Yeah, your roots, your foundation. Let's see what else. Okay. Cosmic power, unlimited potential, sacred mission initiation. Wow, I didn't even read that. But yeah, some of you are stepping into your power here and accessing more of your divinity, perhaps getting access to your soul blueprint. Sacred mission activation. Yeah, you're going to be receiving insight on what you're here to be creating here on the planet. Okay, and you got tourmaline, and this is actually pink tourmaline. Compassion, heart, and soothing sensations. Ooh. And look, we have the Devil's Tower here. Some of you have a strong connection. Some of you may resonate as starseeds. We have this big heart, and look, yeah, you're meant to share. You're meant to network with a lot of beings. You're very empathic. You're a very healing spiritual person, very grounded, very connected to the higher realms. I feel like you're a hard worker. Perhaps some of you have been, very solitaire with these single animals here by themselves, but they're, with the water buffalo, very empathic, but very strong, very determined, very rooted. And then we have the llama, and they are very, very confident. We have the ladybug, so good luck. Good luck is manifesting for you. Good luck's coming in. We have a lot of hieroglyphs down here at the bottom. Definite connection to the Egyptians here. Full moon. Yeah, coming into your full power here. You're about to be, accessing a lot of wisdom. And tourmaline is a very grounding stone. And this one is pink tourmaline. So this is about anchoring into your heart space. So feeling centered in your heart and sharing your heart. We have this beautiful heart with all of these, the veins. And sharing your heart. Yeah, so some of you may have felt like your vision or your path may have been foggy or blocked in some kind of way. And so during this activation, this shift, you're about to receive like full steam ahead. You're about to be moving forward with something. Like I said, some of you may have felt very solitary on your life, in your life, on your path. And we have these two ants that are working together. So some of you, you may be coming into, somebody may be coming on the path to help you. This could be your spirit guides, friendships, soul tribe, spirit guides. Could even be family support, people who support you on your path, on your mission, whatever this is that you're creating or will be creating here. Yeah, and there's a lot of luck and abundance on the path for you ahead. So maybe where you felt blocked, there is going to be a new energy coming in for you. All right, let's see what else we have. We have healing. So these are sacred geometry activation cards. Let's see. What is this? Sacred geometry activation? Yes, that was correct. And this one is healing. So it's also 29, which is an 11, awakening alignment, trusting your intuition, activating your higher purpose. And it says the frequency of healing supports our intrinsic ability to restore our health and wholeness by consciously using the information that comes to us through our senses and harmonizing everything accordingly. Beautiful. So I feel like, yeah, this is going to be a heart activation here as well. So we have your root chakra, your crown chakra, and your heart. And your heart is like your center, right? And so where you feel very connected to the higher realms, very rooted in yourself, but fully connected to the heart, right? And this is where both of these can anchor in and help you align to the path and help you root to the path of your desires and your dreams. Yeah, what are you manifesting for your life? Pile number 1. And feeling safe and rooted in that reality. Compassionate heart, soothing sensation. So there may be something that you've been healing. You've been on the healing journey and letting go of something. I'm feeling coming through with the healing in the heart. And it could be an aspect of yourself, the way that you see yourself, the way that you, what you have believed about yourself may be shifting. About your world, your reality, your vision, your belief system here. Definitely a lot of restructuring taking place, but a lot of things coming into balance. We have communication. The frequency of communication supports our ability to exchange information in many different forms. It reminds us that every piece of information, both incoming and outgoing, through our heart, the center of our truth, to stay in the flow of source and balanced exchange. Oh, I missed a part. Let me start over. The frequency of communication supports our ability to exchange information in many different forms. It reminds us to run every piece of information, both incoming and outgoing, through our heart, the center of our truth, to stay in the flow of source and balanced exchange. Ooh, okay, that's amazing. So as you're receiving information from above and below, right, it's saying to run it through your heart space, because you will know truth when you feel it, right, when it enters into your heart space. So if you have felt lost and you have felt disconnected from truth, from the truth of who you are, from your belief systems, you know, where you come from, feeling safe and secure, listen to your heart. Your heart is going to be guiding you, right? And we have card number 14, which is a 5. This is about big change, freedom from limitation, freedom from the past, freedom from the old ways of seeing yourself and believing, desiring a new experience. Yeah, a lot of change. We have adventure on the horizon, lots of transformation taking place too. And the throat chakra links our mind and our heart together. This is where we express ourselves, the truth of ourselves, the truth of our belief system. It's also our relief valve, so where we can communicate our emotions, or we communicate our thoughts, our beliefs, our truths. So you're having an upgrade as well to the throat chakra. So I'm seeing 4 different areas that are receiving upgrades. Your root chakra, your crown chakra, your heart, and your throat. They're all receiving upgrades. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, lots of changes. There's an integration taking place. or you're integrating these new aspects of self that you've been working on and that you've been healing. And look, you have the throat chakra coming through. The angels are helping you lovingly speak your truth. So there may be something that you're meant to communicate, something you're meant to express, something that's meant to be shared. We have books. Your life purpose involves writing, reading, editing, or selling spiritually based books. Okay, some of you are meant to communicate something. You're meant to share your spiritual journey or your journey here on the earth. Maybe you are a writer. Maybe you're somebody who's an editor. Perhaps you are a life coach. You communicate in some kind of way, whether it's writing, painting, creating music, public speaking, all forms of communication here. But also, you could be communicating, healing a disconnect from your higher self, you know. That's also something that I saw coming through here. Reconnecting yourself to your higher self. That's what I keep seeing here. What else do we have? We have Voyager's Journey, Past Life Healing. What was it just saying? Healing to your higher self. Past life healing. Look at this. We have a dragonfly here. Transformation. Alright, so some of you are doing some past life healing. And there may be old memories that you had. There may have been a particular pattern that's been repeating through different lifetimes, and I feel like you found the source, you found the root of the belief system, and that's what's healing, that's what's changing and shifting, and now you're receiving access to your true self. Right now that you've cleared this energy, now you can tap into your true, your mission, your divine mission, why you're here, because you've cleared. This is like karmic healing here, ancestral healing. And we have 22, balance, harmony, being on the right path, transformation. This is also a connection to Archangel Raphael. Twos are about partnership, harmony, positive thinking, balance, compromise, love, etc. What else do we have? We have reprogram your soul, release, raise, and reclaim. Aha! Yes, you are reclaiming your true self here. Card number 55, coming into alignment with your purpose. That is confirmation. Look at that. That's the diamond heart here. Yeah, you've done a lot of healing, and now you're remembering your sense of power, your sense of self, claiming your sovereignty. Yes, reclaiming your crown, your rulership over your own energy, your own belief systems, your truth, and being able to express and communicate your truth without any fear. Beautiful, beautiful. I feel that there's this golden heart here. This diamond light. Your crystalline body here. Beautiful. What else do we have? The crown chakra. More confirmation. And the crown chakra says, I know I am part of source and my life is guided by divine wisdom. Look at you being open and receptive to this energy that's coming in, to this information that's coming in, these downloads, these upgrades into the crown chakra, remembering who you are, remembering your divinity, your truth. see, I have a couple more spaces here. I don't want to keep repeating myself. But you're definitely connecting to the divine, to your divine self here. And your spiritual connection is very, very strong and feeling very, very anchored into your truth. Yeah, I feel like you're going to be discovering a lot of your spiritual gifts are about to be coming online, your creative talents. Since you're going to be learning what your mission is. Let's take a look at these. Let's get a couple of these. Pile number, wait, hang on, let's do these first. These are smaller ones, will fit in there. Our pile number 1, please. We have insight. These are angel messages. So let's see, what do they want to share with you about these activations for pile number 1? What guidance do you have for pile number 1 about their activations, about these spiritual gifts that are about to come online, their true self? This one here. We have Archangel Gabriel. You have an important life purpose involving communication and the arts. Please don't allow insecurities to hold you back. I will help you. Okay, Archangel Gabriel is wanting to help you communicate something, all right? And to let go of any fears, any insecurities that you have about what it is that you're meant to share, because it's part of your destiny. It's part of your mission here on the earth. Let's get another one. I love that confirmation for you, pile number 1. Pile number 1, please. Can we have some support about their activation? The bottom of the deck, too. All right, we have Serena. I am the angel of abundance. You will receive the money that you need, and God is in charge of how that will happen. Have faith. Okay. And again, we have these individuals who are opening their hands up to receive. All right. So tune into that heart space here that we had come through and be open and receptive, because this is also, the more you tune into that inner earth, that root chakra, where you slow your energy down, it will help open up your energy field to be slow and receptive, more receptive to receiving these downloads, this information, these insights into your spiritual gifts here. You're trying to download them from the higher realms and ground them into the physical body so that you can access them and then utilize them here on the earth plane. Okay. All right, let me get some just beautiful wisdom. This is the Deep Dive Oracle. Some closing messages for pile number 1. Ooh, there we go. So we have pieces of truth. Bring fragments of your life together to create the full picture of who you are and reclaim your wholeness. All right, so it's beautiful. And then we have honor memories. Let remembering comfort you, knowing reflection can bring healing and closure. Find solace. All right, this is making peace with the past, making peace with what didn't work out and who it didn't work out with. And let go of anything else that just doesn't serve you and that isn't your truth. Okay. All right, you guys, these were your activations, insights into your spiritual growth. I hope this helped you all in some way. Hit that thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, comment below if you feel like sharing your story. Thank you all so much for supporting me in my own spiritual growth. I'm sending you all so much love. Y'all take care and have a blessed day. Hi, pile number 2. So you guys were drawn to the Golden Healer. These are your new activations, your upgrades, or insights to your spiritual growth patterns. And let's go ahead and reveal your cards. So you have the Sirius Star Blessings. Yes, proceed, be seen, push through. So typically when this card comes out, this is about a wish, a desire that you have. The Sirius Star is one of the brightest stars in the night sky. You can see it very strongly in December around the winter solstice. And this is a confirmation that something that you've been wishing for, something that you've been manifesting is moving ahead. So your wishes have been heard. They are being acknowledged. It's time for you to move forward. Something you've been dreaming about, something you've been wishing for. This is all a yes, wishes do come true. It's time to, be seen, to acknowledge your own spiritual gifts here, your abilities to create the life that you want. Very good positive energy of abundance surrounding you at this moment. Yeah, there may be a dream. You may have actually had a premonition about something. This isn't just a fantasy. This is actually something that you're meant to be creating, something you're meant to be experiencing in the physical realm. So there may have been something you've been dreaming about, wanting to manifest, and it's about to be made physical. Yay. I mean, that's awesome. Who doesn't want that, right? All right, hang on. I gotta pause the video to go to right here. Okay. Let's take a look at your other cards. I've already pre-pulled your oracle cards to save us some time. And let's put your stars. We have 2 stars. Maybe there's 2 wishes, 2 dreams, 2 manifestations here. Look, you guys, you got Horus, manifestation vortex. Belief makes manifest. Thoughts attract and create. Oh my goodness, so there is. You're being asked to focus on this manifestation to bring it into reality. So some wish, some dream, desire is manifesting, or you're being asked to, yes, focus on this dream, feel it, believe it, know it, that it's going to happen. That is the art of manifestation, and let go of any fears or any doubts of this manifestation coming in. You have to believe it. You have to know that you are worthy of it, and to release any beliefs or doubts that you have about this wish manifesting. That's awesome. Horus, ooh, I believe he has a strong connection with Sirius. A lot of the Egyptians did. A lot of them came from the Sirius star system. That's awesome. So some of you may resonate as a Sirian star seed. And he's coming in to give confirmation, to give clearance, because he is a guardian of the, I think it's the cosmic chakra, which is our, kind of like our, it's not our crown, it's above our crown. It has more to do with like our destiny, our soul path here. So yeah, you're being told to focus on this manifestation, but there is something manifesting here for you, a dream, a desire. Oh, that's right, you guys had 2. And we have the blue beings coming through. Ooh. It says light transmission, wounds healed, important information, and charging up. All right, so with this one, this is about taking care of yourself and your needs. Yeah, healing any doubts that you have about this manifestation coming in. Make sure that you are taking time out to nurture yourself, to love yourself, to connect with yourself, to stay grounded so that you can focus on this manifestation coming in here. I love that, the blue beings. Those are also extraterrestrials, so you have a lot of connection to the star beings here. Yeah, something that you, yeah, this is about going within, and this is projecting out. Yeah, something you've been wishing for is about to manifest. Pile number 2. I mean, I can't get over that. That's awesome. All right, let's see what else is coming through for you guys. We have the throat chakra. The frequency of the throat chakra and the blue flower of life supports our self-expression and our sense of peace and balance. Beautiful. So we have a lot of blue energy here. The Sirius star is actually it's blue. Well, some of you may have come over from pile number 1, because pile number 1 had a lot of Sirius energy coming through in its reading as well. And it was about the throat chakra. So yes, some of you, if you weren't drawn to that reading, that's okay. If some of you were, trying to decide between pile number 1, pile number 2, this is confirmation that there's some messages over in pile number 1 for you. And card number 5, big change, big shifts. This is shifts in the way that in your truth, in your blueprint. I'm feeling coming through here with these. Let's put this up over here. Yeah, yourself. There's healing that's taking place with this light transmission. There's a lot of healing that's going to be taking place on that throat chakra. And our throat chakra is access to our divine blueprint here. And your blueprint's like your energetic aura. So your energy's upgrading, your energy's shifting and coming into alignment with this wish that you have. Woohoo! Yeah, because I feel the, the flower of life coming through. Ooh, and you have universal love. The frequency of universal love activates the connection we feel to each other, to our planet, and to the whole of existence itself. Ooh, and card number 44, Master Builder number. This one connects you to the Ascended Masters, to the angels. This is about building solid foundations, divine support coming through to assist you, having strength, being resilient in your convictions, knowing that you are worthy and deserving of receiving this blessing, this abundance, this gift, this desire. Whatever this manifestation is, you are worthy and deserving of it, and the universe is supporting you in receiving this. You have to, you're being asked to focus on it here. You're being blessed, definitely. Make sure that you are taking time to rest, to heal, to rejuvenate, because we have charging up and light transmission. So during this activation, I feel like maybe your solar plexus may be receiving some activation, some upgrades. There we go. And your third eye, obviously, and your heart chakra. Yes, your thoughts are about to be made manifest. That's what it is. Thank you, thank you. So we're pulling the energy, pulling the thoughts out of our mind and using the solar plexus to activate them here into the physical realm. Wow, yes, this is very close to pile number 1's, but a little different. All right, let's see what else we have. We have Brazilian Night, creativity, wisdom, and intention amplifier. Ooh, I've never seen a piece of Brazilian Night. I don't think I've had any of these come through my shop. I kind of actually want to get one now because it's a stone to help you amplify your intentions. And look, oh my goodness, so this is the Palladian Sun, and these are Palladians that are helping you to assist you in this manifestation. Wow. Yeah, you have a lot of star beings coming through in this reading here. You have a lot of support with working with you into helping you manifest this this vision that you have, this idea that you have. You're being asked to listen as much as you communicate, and I feel like this is more about tuning in and listening to the information that's going to be coming into into your mind, into your energy field here, because there's a lot of support. They're helping you to bring this manifestation in. And we have all these pyramids in the background, yeah, which are you know, they help in your spiritual growth. So you are definitely ascending in vibration, and your spiritual gifts and your talents. What is this called? Targeta, I believe. That's the Palladian sun. So we have the Syrians, the Palladians, the blue beings, and, you know, of course, like I said, he was a Syrian, and that's awesome. Ooh, and I believe this was a stone that was used in Atlantean times. But yeah, there's a lot about creating, using your intuition to create, to manifest, to build. There's something about building, not to worry about being alone, that you're going to have support, even if you don't see it here in the physical plane yet. You have a lot of divine support in the spiritual realms. Yeah, we have a lot of shifts in your vibration here. A lot of activations about to be taking place, and yeah, they're saying that you're ready. You're ready for this manifestation. You're ready for this dream. Lots of activations in the third eye. I feel like you're going to be very sure of what it is you're meant to be doing. Your soul purpose, your divine mission here on the planet. Yeah, universal love. Look at all that support you've got on your side. That's amazing. You have the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. Woohoo! I am guided by the cycles of life and live in complete harmony with them. Look at that. Yeah, you are balanced. There's a lot of shifts, a lot of change. There's something that you've completed, because we have a lot of wheels here. You know, there's this circle here, the circle here, and of course these are all circular, and then we have the wheel coming through over there, and the daisy in the center even. Yeah, big shifts, big changes coming in for you, pile. Let's get another one of these just to balance out your reading, because we need that balance, right? Let's see. Card number 42, that's a 6. Creating a nurturing environment for yourself, being in harmony, being in balance, a happy home life, happy family, nurturing yourself, material comforts, balance. Did I say balance? Pile number 2, can we get a little bit more, just an extra card to fill in this space about their spiritual gifts, their activations, their upgrades, their spiritual growth. Ooh, this one here. And we have the earth elemental. Yeah, stay grounded. Something, look at all these roots. Yeah, it's about to take root. This blessing, and it's another 6. This dream, this manifestation is growing. It's expanding. You have some strong root systems here. And this is also about being strong in your sense of sovereignty, and with who you are as a person, knowing who you are, knowing that you can accomplish this dream, this desire, that you're worthy and deserving of it. 66 is about finding balance in all aspects of life and focusing on nurturing yourself. But look at all these, she's holding on to these plants and they're growing from her hands. So this manifestation is growing, it's taken root, and look, it's going to reach this full completion here. Look at this top canopy of this tree. You know, it's gonna, these strong roots are providing the foundation for something that's going to like take off and provide so much stability, so much financial growth, success, support, even something that is generational, that will last many generations. This is like the tree of life here, right? And look, yeah, we have all these trees. You may have done a lot of healing work with your family lineage, and because you've healed those roots, That's why you're being blessed, because you have cleared that ancestral line, and now you're getting access to your galactic origins. Woo, woo. What else do we have? We have Karma Purge, Confirmation, and it says Mirror Reflections, and it's another 66. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, so 66 again, that balance. You've restored balance. And you're being asked to hold the balance and to hold your focus, because this beautiful blessing's coming in. One with self, blossoming. Ooh, yay! I love that for you. Feeling whole, feeling complete, connected to yourself. And we have 88. This is material success, abundance, an abundant spiritual life, financial well-being, responsibility. And I feel like this is the crown, because we have this white lotus that's blooming in the center here. It could also be your heart chakra. So feeling loved, feeling supported, feeling complete, feeling sovereign with who you are. We have visualize success. See yourself doing well in the situation and have faith in a positive outcome. There you go. Focus on seeing yourself, feeling yourself as already successful to help ground and anchor it in. See yourself living the life of your dreams. What would you feel like waking up into that reality every day? This is your reality. This is your life. What would it feel like? What would it look like? And hold that vibration. Hold that emotion in your heart space. And we have Goddess. Express your divine feminine energy, embracing its magical intuition and nurturing qualities. I wonder if these will fit on the side so I can keep these. That's awesome. So create, visualize, and create. Confirmation. Hold your focus. Focus on the life you want to be living. Where can I put you guys? Let's go up here. Well, I guess I can put y'all here. Visualize and create. Pile number 2. I love the confirmation coming through for you guys. I'm so excited for y'all, because this definitely feels like my reading. Alright, pile number 2. Let's get some final messages for you guys. These are angel cards. Just want to get their wisdom. Any guidance for pile number 2, please? Alright, y'all have Shanti. I am the angel of peace. I bring you new tranquility and a smoother road ahead. Woohoo! That's awesome. You have Opal. Your children on earth and in heaven are happy and well cared for by the gods and the angels. Oh, I feel like that's your family, your galactic family. And then y'all have Zaina. You are protected from all types of harm, and the worst is now behind you. I ask you to relax and feel safe. All right. Know that everything is working out. Make sure that you are taking care of yourself, that you listen to your flow. Don't push yourself to do anything unless you feel inspired to do so. These blessings are protected. I can't wait for your manifestations to come in, you guys. A smoother road ahead. Y'all have done the work. Congratulations. Alright, pile number 2. This is the end of your reading. These were your new activations, your upgrades, your spiritual growth. I hope that this brings you help, clarity, love, guidance, and support on your journey. Thank you all for tuning into my channel today. Sending you all lots of love. Y'all take care and have a blessed day. Welcome, pile number 3. So you guys were drawn to the Rose Quartz star. These are your new activations, your upgrades, or more information about your spiritual growth patterns. Okay, so let's see what y'all were drawn to. Oh my goodness. So Horus came out in pile number 2. So, man, some of you may be drawn to pile number 2 if you were having a hard time to choose. Or if you were drawn to pile number 1, there was also a connection to Sirius in pile number 1. So, wow, there's definitely a connection between all 3 piles. So this is pretty interesting. So we have the Soul Star activation. So some of you are opening up your Soul Star chakra. And this chakra sits just above our crown chakra. So the crown's right here above the top of your head. And this one's about like, I want to say 6 inches above that. And this chakra here opens up your soul star, obviously, but it helps you to connect to your into the etheric realm. So to access your Akashic records, this is a Merkaba activation, an energy field. Yeah, you're going to be downloading a lot of information into your energy field here, remembering who you are, fulfilling soul contracts, why you came here, the purpose for your incarnation. Yeah, you're going to be receiving a lot of insight into your soul purpose. And something with the heart chakra as well. Typically when we've healed, we've overcome some wound, or we've integrated the masculine and the feminine, which is represented by the Merkaba. The Merkaba is it's 2 interlocking pyramids, as you see here in the image. Let me hold this up for y'all. It's 2 pyramids that interlock, and the upper facing pyramid's the masculine, and the lower facing pyramid is the feminine energy. So this is about integrating the masculine and feminine energy so that you can become unified within, into the heart space here, opening up the heart. And that is the center. Our center is our heart space. So there may be a little bit of things, residual things, of course, because we're all still here on the earth. And in order to be in this physical realm, we must have this, until we reach a certain level of ascension. You can still have a physical body and still, ascend at the same time. But it's more of a grounding of heaven on earth. So some of you may be looking to achieve that in this lifetime. There's definitely an opening in the heart chakra, and your soul star chakra is activating. So we'll see what else wants to come through here. And Horus is the guardian of the etheric realms, and the Merkaba is the vehicle that we use to travel through the different dimensions and realms. So, all right, let's see what else. Who else is coming through? We have Hilarion. Divine emergence, be seen. Let the world know your gifts. Okay, so this may be what needs the healing here. Some of you may have had past lives where you may have been persecuted for your gifts, for your talents, perhaps even just for your looks, for being different, for the gifts that you may not feel completely secure in. This could have come from childhood even. Maybe you felt different. Maybe there's, you had certain gifts and some people told you that they were, make-believe. Maybe you felt like you needed to hide them and that you weren't safe. Or, just a little bit of insecurity of not being as masterful or as skilled as other people. But there is a call, a need for your gifts. So something is being activated, and there's some healing taking place into the heart chakra right now about fears about being seen, or fears that you're not good enough. And we have Buddha. Okay, Buddha says heightened awareness. Make peace with your thoughts and your world. So this is also about healing the masculine and feminine energies, right? He's holding this light in the palm of his hands, and I see it sitting on the heart chakra again. So more seeing things from a heart space, coming out of the mind and into your heart. There may be, like I said, a little bit of fear that you have about being seen that needs to be healed and resolved so that you can shine brightly. Yeah, you're meant to be seen. You're meant to be, you have some gift that you're meant to offer the world. This divine gift that you have is something that's meant to be shared. So continue developing it, but let go of any fears that you have about being seen or not being good enough. We have integration. Nice. Look at that. And this is the, what's it? It's a tetragram. I can't remember the name of that. The frequency of integration supports our remembrance, supports our embrace of every aspect of ourselves, allowing what we perceive as positive and what we perceive as negative to harmonize in a balanced symphony of life. Look at that beautiful confirmation here. And it's card number 30, which is a 3 essentially, which is about the Trinity, you know, cycles, self-expression, communication, the mind, body, spirit integrating into one here. So heart, mind, and body coming in what is this? In alignment with one another. Yeah, with your soul star activation, remembering who you are, remembering the truth, and not looking at life through anybody else's lens. This is about clearing out any fear that you have, integrating both light and dark, and seeing that they are just like tools, and they're just perspectives, they're points of view, they are like points on the map, you know. Just like the masculine and feminine here. They're energies, and how to incorporate the energies and use the energies. Integrating shadow and light, you know. Beautiful, beautiful. This can also be integrating this higher version of yourself and anchoring it into your energy field. Working with that Merkaba. Oh my gosh, look, and y'all have the Merkaba coming out. Beautiful. Look at these colors. It says the frequency of Merkaba supports our ability to use our consciousness to traverse into other layers of reality and dimensions. It activates our access to our Akashic inheritance as well, merging the totality of our experiences into our present to serve our highest purpose. Beautiful. I love that coming out. Just lots of confirmation about what's coming through just in this one card. So the Merkaba is definitely being activated for you guys, and it is a vehicle that we use to travel in our minds, you know, so we don't have to leave our physical body in order to experience the other dimensions of consciousness. We can be in this physical body, but we use the etheric body to shift our frequency, to shift our energy in order to experience the different realities, right? So an example of this would be, you know, a fear. When we're in fear, you know, you feel it in your body, your stomach starts to turn, you know, you can have, sometimes people start sweating nervously, you know, or anxiety kicks in. Your whole body can start to shake, you know, you feel it. And that is an actual dimension, you know, I mean, it is a reality, it's a frequency, and you can shift your mind, your perception of what you perceive as fear, and shifting it into love and trust and having faith, and calming your energy down and shifting your mind, come into your heart, into your center. And this is a different frequency. This is a different reality, a different dimension of being. It's an altered, you know, I mean, you're altering and shifting your reality based on your emotions, based on your thoughts. This is how we navigate through the different dimensions. It is it's pretty wild to think about that's how, we navigate our starship here. And our starship is our physical body. And we are the commanders. We are the pilots. And we're meant to be in the driver's seat. But if we allow fear to come in, or these illusions to come in, then we're not in control. We're not driving the ship. We are allowing thoughts to come in, manipulations to control us, and the ship to just kind of be manipulated, and we're not directing our thoughts, we're not directing our feelings, and we're not in control of the reality that we're living in. And we all can, we just have to believe that we can, and clear out any illusions, clear out any fears that are in there, any of these densities, these lower vibrations, any old wounds that are in there, and bring ourselves back to awareness, to our heart chakra, to being more centered, so that we remember who we are, and we remember our spiritual gifts and our abilities to create the reality that we want to be existing in. I love this. Alright, I'm going to put this over this. Since we have the Merkaba presented over there. Let's see what else you got. Topaz, relaxing, successful, and inner vision. I love that. So I guess that's why fear was coming through so much. There is a little bit of fear about being who you are, fear of judgment, a fear that you're not good enough, and that is the energy that needs to shift so that you feel safe. We have these cute little polar bears, and what I love about polar bears is they come off like very fierce, right? But they are so very nurturing and tender with their family. And, that's how you can use both of the energies and integrate them into wholeness, right? We can be fierce, and protective, but we can also be very gentle and nurturing. That is, incorporating the masculine and the feminine energies here, right? It's using the energies to our abilities, and you have the key to unlocking your soul wisdom here, your intuition, to peace of mind. There's some gifts that you have that you're meant to share with the world. Yeah. You have the keys to unlock your full potential here. And we have these two snakes that are surrounding the heart. And this is something that needs to be healed, something that needs to be released. An old version of yourself, the old version of yourself that felt like you need to hide, you need to protect yourself. You need to hide your gifts, and this could be something either from childhood, like I was saying, or something from a past life even, where maybe you were hunted down for your gifts. Or I'm reminded of the Inquisition, when they went around and were trying to force everyone who didn't believe, in a specific religion, then they were to be killed. And it was all trying to force everyone to be on the same, like just one world religion. And then the Salem witch trials even, where anybody could say anything and just claim somebody was a witch or somebody was doing anything. Maybe they were pretty, and so they didn't like that they were pretty. They were jealous, so they would make something up. Oh, her garden is growing better than mine. She must have, casted a spell. Or I heard her singing in the garden. She must have been casting a spell on her plants. Or maybe they just wanted what you had even. Maybe one of the farmers was jealous of the other farmer. Maybe his land was better, and so they would say that he was, a witch. But mainly it was women. It wasn't necessarily men. A lot of it was women. But you know what I'm saying. These are all in our history things, and this has been something that has happened many, many times. or the ones who separate themselves from the village because they don't fit in with the village people. Maybe they enjoyed more nature more, and people would come to them for their healing remedies and stuff like that. And then, you know, only when it suited them did they use them. But then if something was to go wrong, they would all blame that person and then kill them, hang them, burn them, whatever. So there may be a past life incarnation that your soul remembers. And so that fear is still there. And that's what needs to be released and healed and transformed, so that you can integrate this soul star. Remember who you are and let go of any fears about being seen and utilizing these gifts. Because now, like, you chose to come here at a certain time. It's part of your soul contract. You came here to utilize those gifts, and now is the time to activate them and to integrate them and bring them in. All right. And you may not remember them, but Horus, you can actually in meditation ask Horus to help you remember your gifts, remember your soul origins, your soul contracts. We have the air elemental. I embrace the element of air and am open to all knowledge and wisdom. There we go. Work with Horus to help you help you to heal any fears of the mind. Because I feel like that, you know, the fear is coming through definitely from the mental space, to help you let go of any fears. And you can actually work with Archangel Michael. He can help you cut the cords to the past, help you release any fears, provide a sphere of protective healing white light around you, so that you can develop more confidence into embracing your gifts, and just embracing who you are. We have a nurturing heart with the mother coming through. I am a protective spirit and reach out to all life with love and compassion. See, and there's this wolf spirit surrounding you. So you may have felt alone on the journey, you know, because maybe that fear of being seen. I feel like you have been isolated a little bit, just so that you could get to know yourself a little bit more, to nurture yourself. Or perhaps you're being asked to take some time away to nurture yourself and nurture your gifts, to practice some self-care, self-love, heal that wound that's in there, and allow yourself to acknowledge any emotion that's coming up, whether it's fear, whether it's love, whether it's sadness, whether it's joy, excitement. All emotions are valid. You don't want to, resist them or suppress them in any kind of way, because it will block you off from your spiritual gifts. You're meant to feel. The emotional body is how we navigate, with the Merkaba. It has to be fluid. It has to flow. Energy moves. And if energy gets trapped and stuck, then it becomes very dense. It starts building in density, and that's what causes physical disease. So we want to allow our emotions to exist. We don't have to hold on to them. We don't want to deny them. We want to validate them and understand where they come from and allow them to be a part of us. But we don't have to act on them. Okay? I mean, and it's okay. Like, here's an example. Say, like, you're in the woods and you're going camping with your family, and you come across a bear, right? And so the first emotion that comes up is fear, panic, because you're afraid you're fixing to be attacked, right? That's normal. Every human is going to be afraid, and your instincts want to start kicking in, right? What is the first thing you want to do? Run. Should you run? No. I'm not really sure how to handle that situation. I know some of them say just get into fetal position. I'm not really sure. Don't take this as advice from me, please. But, if somebody was to accuse you of something or to betray your heart, of course you're going to be sad. or you're going to be angry because somebody has been disrespectful and they've crossed the boundary, they've crossed the line, they've hurt you. And, you know, those are all valid feelings. And so they're meant to be there as a guiding system to teach us about the energies, about relationships, what is an energy we don't prefer, what's an energy we do prefer, and how to navigate ourselves into the direction that we want to be going in, you know, and not to deny that we have this feeling, you know what I mean? It's part of this vessel to have those feelings. It's part of this human experience is to have those feelings. All right, let's see what else you have. We have karmic purge. Okay, yes. There is something that needs to be released, something that needs to be healed. This is in the root chakra, the sacral chakra, and a little bit in the solar plexus about the way you see yourself, feeling confident with yourself, feeling secure in your emotional body. And this is a 5. I didn't even look at that one. That one's a 5. Big shifts, big changes, freedom from the past, big transformation. And then we have the karmic purge coming through here with 66, creating a nurturing environment for yourself, you know, where you can feel safe to express yourself and express these gifts. The feminine twin. Okay, activating higher self. There we go. Confirmation about the higher self here with the soul star activation. Your true self guiding you. And this is also another 66. Wow. So 6666, double 66 doubled. That is finding, you're being asked to find balance in all aspects of life, especially when you're within, in your home space, in your work, and focus on nurturing yourself, because you've had the feminine energy come out 2 times here, and so there's an aspect of the mind that needs healing, that needs nurturing. Vacuum away fear. Nice. This is Archangel Raphael. Call upon Archangels Michael and Raphael to lift fear-based energy from you, from your surroundings, and from the situation and everyone involved. So both Michael and Raphael are coming through in your reading, wanting to work with you to help you continue cleansing and clearing these old energies, old karmic situations. Whether you remember them or not, they were part of your experience in this earthly plane here. It's something that you have experienced that is in your DNA and your Akashic records that is cleansing and purging now, so that you can step in to this integration, this activation of your soul star chakra, so that you can have access to your spiritual gifts, to a heightened sense of awareness of who you truly are, where you can feel confident and relaxed and successful and healed. Let's put this here. All right, your final card is past life issue. Okay, this situation has a basis in one of your previous lifetimes. Ask your angels to help you remember, release, learn, and heal from your past experiences. Okay, so big confirmations coming through these cards, you know, and you're being asked to release this. And you may have an inner feeling, you may have experienced some form of this in this lifetime, because it's in your DNA. So it might not have been as big as what it was when you first were experiencing this, because the world has changed so much now, and that's where you need to see that your gifts are being activated, because now is the time for you to use them. Back then the world wasn't ready for them. You just came here to the earth to help shift in the vibration, because you as a soul, you have a beautiful tender heart. You're very loving, very nurturing, very empathic, and your vibration is what the planet needed at that time. And your gifts weren't ready to be activated or to be used, because if you were probably to use them, they probably would have, you know, you're a witch, they probably would have, you know, taken you for experimentation. Who knows, you know, how this world is crazy. And so I feel like you have been definitely protected up until now, and now those gifts are ready to come online for you to use them in the world that we're all living in now, because they're going to be more accepted. They are more needed now than ever. Okay. All right, pile number 3. These were your activations, your upgrades, and just guidance about your spiritual growth. Thank you all for joining me in the temple today. If this reading resonated with you, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. If you don't feel like sharing your story, just let me know pile number 3 was your reading. Please like and subscribe and help me grow my channel. I'm sending y'all lots of love. Take care and have a blessed day.